Hello and welcome to the podcast today. I am your host, Emma Lovell, and I'm talking today about just starting. Like, now is the time you have to start somewhere, and why not make it today? So often people say, someday, one day in the future, oh, I'll do that someday, or no, I'm hoping to, or I'd like to, or maybe I could, or I don't know. And it's great to dream and to vision, but at some point you have to start. And that doesn't mean that you get to the final destination and you do the thing that day, but you have to set the intention and start. And this is actually my greatest business advice. I get asked all the time, what's your lessons from business? And it is that thing, just start. What would you tell your younger self? Just start, which is what I did. I was naive, and that is helpful. I didn't know what I was getting myself into, but I was 22 and I had not much to lose. And I was currently nursing a broken back. So, you know, had a bit of time while I was lying around recovering. And I said I wanted to start a business, so why don't I? And I had an ABN and I got a business name. And then I literally just told people I have a business. And they'd say it was a PR comms marketing business, I thought. And they went, could you do this? Could you write my newsletter? Sure. Can you do some marketing activities? Sure. And I kind of figured it out as I went. I had skills and things, but I had to start. Was I ready? No. Did I know what I was doing? Somewhat. But I knew how to talk to people about what I did. I knew how to invoice people. I knew how to deliver services to a degree, and I learned a lot as I went along. And then you tell more people that you're doing it, and then they believe you because you are. And so you have to start somewhere. So kept that going throughout my life. So did I know how to run a retreat? Not really, but I've been on retreats and I'd been on tours and traveled, and I knew how to book a hotel, and I knew how to get people together, and I knew how to run sessions, and I thought, I'll just start. And sometimes even the starting is actually just setting the intention of doing it, of saying, I'm actually going to do this. And potentially the starting is buying the course, going on a retreat, so you know what a retreat's like, um, going to a business workshop, hiring a business coach, doing something that shows that you are on the path. You don't know definitely don't know the outcome. You definitely don't know where it's going to land. I never could have imagined I'd end up here writing a book about Bleisure and running two businesses, soon to be three. I wouldn't have imagined what's been in my journey when I set out and started all those years ago. I thought I'd be running a PR empire. I don't do PR anymore. I do my own PR, but I don't do sometimes I hire somebody else as well. But you don't know where it's going to go. But if you don't start, then you certainly won't know where it's going to land, going to go or end up. You don't even know if you like it. You don't know if you want to do the thing. And I kept sort of saying, even with, say, money stuff, I'd go, oh, I'm going to invest one day. I'm going to invest one day. And I was an investor. I'd bought an investment property, but shares, oh, when I have this, then I'll do that. When I have this, then I'll do that. At some point, I just had to start. And last year, I went to an event and I just set up the account that night because they had a platform, and I set it up, and now I've got over $1,000 in shares. I had a $0, but I started with $25 a week and put some in for my son as well. And now I have shares. For years, I said I wanted shares. If you think about a trip, when you want to go traveling, you don't just go on the trip. I mean, sometimes you do, but generally you book the ticket and you look up where you want to go. Then you book the ticket. Then you book the car hire. Then you book the accommodation. Then you look forward to it. Then you find restaurants you want to go to. And the next thing you know, you're on the trip. And then it's after the trip and you're reminiscing about the trip. But if you don't start, then you go, oh, hopefully one day I could go to Samoa. One day I'll go to Samoa. You're never going to get to Samoa if you don't buy the ticket. It's just going to be a one day. And we booked the ticket. We're going in January. So what I'm here to say today is that you need to just start. And I don't know what it is for you, but there's something that's calling you that you're not doing. I'm going to call you out on that. Whether it's a business you want to run, whether it's a course you want to do, whether it's something you want to learn, whether it's a hobby you want to try, whether it's picking up dance classes again, or horse riding. I had on my post-it for a year, horse riding lessons monthly. Wasn't doing anything. All I had to do was book it. If I had to cancel, I could have cancelled, but I've gone now. I've gone and I do the lessons. I'm doing them monthly. Um, I missed a month, so I did two. Who cares? Or if I missed a month, then I miss a month. But I've started and I'm doing it. And do I have to do horse riding lessons now forever? Do I have to run my business forever? Do I have to keep running retreats forever? No. But I said I wanted to do it and I'm doing it. And you can do that too. So what I'm here to say is this is probably something in your life that you are just waiting for one day, waiting for someday, and you have to decide when someday is, because someday is today. Now is the time. Now is the time to do the thing, because you don't know if you get that someday. It might never come. You can change your mind. That's fine. Not want to do the thing. But if you want to do the thing, if I wanted to write that book, I had to start writing the book. I wanted to do it for 19 years. I have to start. And once you start, you won't believe how the world opens up and like shows you what's available and what's the opportunity. We've started saying we want to look for a new car. I spotted a car that I just loved the color in our garage. Now I'm seeing that car everywhere. That car's not just going to, well, it might. They might go, do you want to buy our car? I go, yeah, sure, great. But the car's not going to just come to me. I have to I'm going online, I'm looking up the car. Then I'm going, okay, well, where's the dealership? Okay, well, then I need to go and have a conversation. Like, just because you start, don't get scared that it's like, there's a car here. I manifested it, it appeared. There's still things you have to do, and that's okay, but we've got to start somewhere. And if I want to have that car, it's a Haval Jolian, I don't know how you say it, but I don't know. I love the color, and that's how you'll get me. Bottle of wine, it's the label. Pretty photo on a website, you got me. That will hook me in, and then I'll start to do my information research and go. So I don't know what it is for you. Do you need to buy a new car? Do you need to go on a holiday? Do you want to start, I don't know, getting monthly massages to be your self-care? Do you want to start journaling, but you don't know how? These are all things that you have to start someday. So what I'm here to say is that the Bleisure Life Plan is kicking off again next week. We are doing a launch. So I don't know when you're listening to this, the Bleisure Life Plan is available. You can look at bleisureLife.au. This is a self-paced course that you can pick up anytime. We work on 3 areas: work and wealth. So that's how you make money or what you do for a job or how you run your business. It's all around your income and what you do. Then you've got your travel and leisure, which could be travel, but it could just be more leisure. It could be more downtime or rest time or whatever you enjoy doing. You don't have to jet set all over the world. It could be more staycations. What do you enjoy doing? That's what we've got to identify. How can we do that? How can we start doing more of that? And then self-care. How are you taking care of yourself? How are you making time for you? What does nurturing yourself look like? And how can you start that? So there's all these areas, and what you end up with is your Bleisure Life roadmap, which is a compass to keep you going towards that direction, to keep you on track for the life that you love. A life you love is not a goal. It's not something in the different distance. It's not a destination. I'm using all these puns. You're welcome. A life you love is now. It's living a life you love right now. It's a life that inspires you. Not one day, not someday. It's now. So how can we bring things into alignment? How can you have these short-term, medium, long-term, these things that remind you of who you are and what you want? That's what a life you love is about. And we're going to create it together. So you've got this self-paced course, but we're going to do live round of calls. So they're going to kick off the first week of November for 6 weeks. So what a great way to finish out 2025 to lead into 2026. But the other thing we're going to have is VIP coaching. So I've got 5 spots available for this round. You'll see it on my website where I will offer, if you want to do it, you've got the group calls, but sometimes people can't make it and you think, I just need that extra support. I want to work with you. I would love to work with you. Then you will get 4 calls in this VIP package that you get to choose the time. So you could do 1 a week or 1 a month. I would highly recommend we do them before the end of the year. What a great way to, like I said, go into 2026. But that's then at your pace and you decide the rhythm. You have the course, the modules to look at, to go to, but we can go through it together so that you're taking action. I know some people need that sort of support and accountability. Other people like the group, and you will also get the group calls if you want to jump in. We have the WhatsApp chat for support. There's already people who've gone through this program who are in there who are ready to help you. So that is the Bleisure Life Plan. Self-paced course, live group calls, or if you want to, you can do VIP option. Or you might be like me and you're like, you know what? I just need to kind of jump in on this thing. I need to kickstart, and I got to do it in a fantastic, glamorous, luxurious, exotic way. Well, then, the Bleisure Life Retreat might be for you. The Bleisure Life Retreats, we have them, I'm going to be running them in Australia and internationally once a year, and we have two that are coming up. So if you're listening in the near future, you will hear that we are going to India in November. So the 21st to the 27th of November, we'll be going to India, Delhi, Amritsar, Dharamsala. We're going to see where the Dalai Lama lives. We're going to go to the Taj Mahal the day before the retreat starts. We are going to be transported and transformed in this incredible India. It's like a second home to me. This will be my 17th visit. I love it so much. I've been visiting for 20 years, so I can't wait to share my home with you. And then the other destination is Kangaroo Valley in New South Wales. I hosted a retreat there in February 2025, and it was so popular, it was so well received that we had to go back. And four out of the guests from last year are returning because they wanted to have that as an annual experience. But this time we're focusing on the Bleisure Life. So we'll have, for both retreats, we have 5 workshops, and we will go through the Bleisure Life content together in person in fabulous destinations, as well as doing some resting, because that's what the retreat business is all about. We rest so that we can receive opportunities. So choose your path, choose which one works for you, but please start somewhere. You have to start today. Whatever it is, there's a thing that's calling you. Just start. And if you need support, give me a shout. Find out which one's going to work for you, what's going to help you. At the very least, you're welcome to read my book, The Art of Bleisure, emmalovell.au/book. You can find the book. You can get it on audiobook so you can consume it even faster. Find it on Audible or Spotify. I just want to see you living this life that you love now. So please start. Start today. Choose you. And I can't wait to hear what you create. You can always find me at emmalovell.au, email emma@emmalovell.au, Instagram, emmalovell.au. You can find me on LinkedIn. You can find me many places. I'd love to connect with you. Thanks for listening today, and we'll see you next time.